How many discounts does USAA Auto Insurance offer? Too many to say here. Multi-vehicle discount, safe driver discount, new vehicle discount, storage discount, legacy.
How many discounts will you stack up? Visit USAA.com/auto discounts. Restrictions apply.
Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and Auto Camp, I just slept under them. Picture me, serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
After Zoomies at the dog park, it's time for Drive Up at Target. In goes a big bag of kibble and one squeaky chicken toy for the good boy. Drive Up that's ready when you are, only in the Target app. Just tap Target.
Not all meals are created equal. For instance, breakfast has the spicy egg McMuffin for a limited time, and lunch doesn't. McDonald's breakfast comes first. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Andrew Mukuba is officially signed to the Philadelphia Eagles, so training camp can officially begin. Welcome to the Eagles Checkdown, the fastest under 10-minute Eagles podcast there is, covering news, notes, and opinions on your favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, right here on the Eagles Pinpoll Podcast Network. I'm your host, Phil Stiefel, and you can also find me hosting Trending in the AM on the STT Sports Network. Guys, check it out. I've got the link below. Subscribe to the channel. I'll be dropping a video on August 1st on the channel on how you can win through a raffle. Autographed Cooper DeJean, Darius Slay, and A.J. Brown merchandise. All funds raised from this raffle are going to Eagles Autism. The only way you'll find the details is on that STT Sports Network YouTube page. So please subscribe. That video, again, drops August 1st. And today, Tuesday, the 22nd of July, training camp begins. And yes, all the Philadelphia Eagles will be in attendance, unlike those Washington Commanders who still have a holdout happening there. Drew Mukuba, second-round pick, the safety, signed officially with the Philadelphia Eagles on Monday afternoon. Contract details weren't released yet, but the deal is done. Howie Roseman got it done at just the last second, which I'm fine with it. As long as it's done before camp, that's all that matters. There's still a couple second-round picks, most notably with Cincinnati, not signed, but the Eagles got the job done. They got their full 10 draft picks signed, and camp can begin. And what's camp going to be like? Well, let's start. We're going to get back to Drew Mukuba in a second because I think that's one of the big storylines this camp. But the camp starts on Tuesday. Everybody reports. Nick Sirianni will address the team. And then Wednesdays when practices start, we'll get the schedule and stuff like that out in a little bit. But Nick Sirianni's got to set the tone all the time. And on yesterday's episode, Trending in the AM, we talked about Nick Sirianni entering his fifth year as the Eagles head coach. And I think now is the time for us, whatever way he addresses the troops, however he decides to set the tone on day one, whatever cliche things he says to the media when he speaks for the first time from training camp to the media and to the fans, let's just accept it. I think 5 years now, or 4 years completed, a Super Bowl appearance and a Super Bowl victory, 4 winning seasons. I think he has been given enough grace period now that we should accept whatever he thinks is right. I mean, he's proven that he knows what he's doing. I mean, in the past, we've criticized him for his lengths of practice, not playing the regular players in the preseason, et cetera, which is another thing we'll touch on in a second. You know, let's just accept that he knows what he's doing now. So I have the utmost faith in whatever Nick Sirianni says today will get these troops moved on from the Super Bowl. The ring ceremony is done. It's time to focus on the details, instilling new game plans, doing all the things necessary to get ready to repeat as Super Bowl champions in 2025. Some of the storylines, a couple storylines to talk about to start with here. Storyline one is obviously Drew Mukuba finally has signed his rookie deal, so he will be at camp today. He'll be at practice on Wednesday. We've seen the workout videos with him and Jahad Campbell from the last couple of weeks. Who's going to be the starting safety opposite of Reed Blankenship? Will it be incumbent Sidney Brown, or will it be Drew Mukuba, the rookie? Now, I think there's going to be some interesting battles back and forth between these guys in camp. There's going to be different reports of who, gets the first team reps more frequently in camp. It's Sidney Brown's job technically, and Drew Mukuba is technically the rookie, but I think it's going to be a battle as the days unfold. You're going to see some days Sidney Brown with the ones, some days Mukuba with the ones, and it's going to be up to Sidney Brown to earn that job. Now, and what with preseason games and starters not playing, something that we talked a lot about last year. We weren't doing the Eagles check down until about September or October last year is when it started. Man, doing this almost a year now. What we talked about on the Trending in the AM morning show a lot was, why was Nolan Smith playing so many meaningful snaps late in the fourth quarters of preseason games last preseason? Well, it was because he didn't have many reps his rookie year. He had injury issues. He didn't get on the field right away. And he was still learning and adjusting and getting his NFL legs under him. I fully expect Sidney Brown to get a lot of starting playing time in preseason games and play deep into these games, because Vic Fangio needs to know whether Sidney Brown can do it or not. And if not, he's going to need to see. You might see scenarios where you see Drew Mukuba and Sidney Brown as the starters on defense in preseason games, because we know Reed Blankenship doesn't need to play. Quinion Mitchell, Cooper DeJean do not need to play in preseason games. So you're going to see a lot of Sidney Brown, and it's going to be up to him whether he can handle an increased role, whether he can handle starting reps, and really fully grasp Vic Fangio's system, which he definitely seems to have struggled to do last year. One of the other scenarios or storylines I'm looking at early in training camp is who's going to be the leaders on this team. Obviously, over the last 2 years, we have lost 4 captains. Obviously, this past year, Darius Slay has left in free agency. Brandon Graham retired. The season before that, Fletcher Cox and Jason Kelsey retired. Right now, the holdover captains from last year, Jake Elliott, Jordan Mailata, Lane Johnson, Jalen Hurts, and A.J. Brown. And that's it. There's no defensive captains left on this team. Who is going to step up in training camp and be the leader that we need this defense to be? The leaders on offense are probably going to be the same 4. Saquon, or AJ, Jalen Hurts, Lane, and Jordan Mailata. Maybe Saquon, in year 2 takes over that role. I expect one of those roles on defense to be instantly snagged by Zach Bond. Now, we did talk with Ed Kratz earlier this offseason, and he mentioned Cooper DeJean and Jordan Davis as names that could become captains. And while last year they only had 7 captains, they normally go 8 or 9 captains most years. So who are going to be those guys? If you have 3 defensive captains, Zach Bond 1, Jordan Davis 2, maybe Reed Blankenship. Now, I worry about Reed Blankenship being a captain when he's not signed to a long-term contract. He's on basically the last year of his deal. Surprised kind of that hasn't gotten done yet and extended yet, even on the cheap. If he was extended, I would say it was Zach Bond and Reed Blankenship and then whoever else grabs it. But we'll see. I would love to see Jordan Davis take on that leadership role. I would really love to see Jalen Carter add that leadership role to his resume, already being one of the best defensive players in football. But that is a storyline. The 2 storylines the first week at camp I'm looking at is who's going to be the starting safety opposite of Reed Blankenship and who is going to replace the defensive captain leadership roles that we've lost outside of Zach Bond. Those are the things I'm looking at. Guys, I'm so excited. Football's back. Every day I'm going to be able to record new stuff, all the stuff that comes out of training camp, ready to lock and load, ready to go, ready to be Super Bowl champions back-to-back years, guys. Go Birds! Bubbles up.
Gatorade is the #1 proven electrolyte blend designed to hydrate better than water. So you can lose more sweat and raise your game. Gatorade, is it in you?
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
This episode is sponsored by Friskies, who would like to tell your cats hi. Now, if that didn't get your cat's attention, there's one thing that always does the trick. Just pour some Friskies crunchy food in the bowl and you'll hear those paws come running. Works every time. With so many Friskies choices, you can always bring your cats running from their secret napping spots. There's always more to explore. See for yourself at friskies.com or visit your local store.
My name is Happy Gilmore. I haven't swung a club in years.
You know what you gotta do. Grip it and rip it.
Or... Oh, now that is some Happy Gilmore.
Everyone is talking about the comeback kid, Happy Gilmore.
Happy Knee.
Yeah, baby.
Happy Gilmore 2, only on Netflix July 25th. Rated PG-13, may be inappropriate for children under 13.
Jif peanut butter. It's that jiffing good, it doesn't really need advertising. So instead, enjoy the calming sounds of the ocean.
Jif. Ooh, it's that jiffing good.
Get your Jif at Jif.com.